It is perhaps the best home field advantage in all of football and certainly the loudest as we welcome you inside Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Tonight we kick off a new NFL season with the opener for 2023 as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the defending Super Bowl champions, the Kansas City Chiefs. I'm Brandon Gaudin with Charles Davis. Well, Charles, our 8th opening night broadcast together, and we couldn't ask for a better place to be. Arrowhead Stadium, been a festive atmosphere all day. Smell of barbecue in the air. They unfurled the Super Bowl banner just a few moments ago. It's a celebration, and they are ready to get the new year started.
What I like most, partner, was that you got to slow the car down. We got a little taste of that barbecue, not just the smell. We are able to eat it a little bit. I like that, but hey, let's not overlook these Lions under Dan Campbell. They're not here to enjoy the barbecue or the ceremony. They're here to win. They think they've got a good football team as well, and they think that they're going to the playoffs in Detroit.
Well, the Lions offense getting ready to go to work here, and under center, a man whose career has been rejuvenated a bit as of late. And season number 8 now out of Cal, it's Jared Goff.
Rumors of Goff's demise? Greatly exaggerated, it seems. Boy, what a big year he had last year. 29 touchdowns and led the Lions to their first winning season since 2017. Under his leadership, the Lions expect to make the playoffs for the first time in a few seasons.
Here's the 12th overall pick in April's draft, Jahmyr Gibbs. And shutting him off, now open field. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first. They'll fake the give. Now Goff. He's airing it out for Williams. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Detroit. Jamison Williams. 52 yards. And the Lions are on the board here first in the season opener. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And we see James. He will not return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25. And the Chiefs offense now ready to go to work for the first time, led by Patrick Mahomes, the 2018 NFL Most Valuable Player.
And I'll bet he's talking to his guys about resisting the temptation to try and turn this into an up-and-down game. Almost like basketball, where both teams press, and one team gets an advantage, the other team's trying to run with them, and they're just not equipped for it. Doesn't matter whether you're equipped or not. Just settle in, get calm before you go for the big strikes.
They run with the second-year man, Isaiah Pacheco. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. So no gain on the play. They'll decline the penalty to not give him the down back.
And were you thinking to yourself that maybe they would take the yardage there?
Yeah,
because
possibly.
I definitely was. But as you noted, maybe they're just looking at the downs chart and saying, okay, we're comfortable where we are.
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Here comes 3rd down and 7. To throw, it's Mahomes. He's going to find his tight end, Gray, complete. And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the first at the 32. On 4th down, Tommy Townsend to punt for Kansas City. Yards, that's what the punt goes for. 5 on the return, and the Lions will take over. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And one of the things we like to hit on every year are the new rule changes. And we got a few for 2023. A lot are procedural, having to do with deadlines and roster construction and such. But the two kind of caught my eye, Charles. One is the option to fair catch a kickoff and have it come out to the 25 like it does in college. You like that?
I don't like it at all. I don't like it in college. I don't like it in the NFL. I want to have something different. And I really wanted the special teams coaches to be a little bit more involved. But I do understand why the league is doing it. They believe it promotes safety, and it's hard to argue against that.
What about, this is the other one, guys can now wear the number 0. We've already seen some make the switch, Calvin Ridley, DeAndre Swift, Braxton Berrios, amongst others.
Yeah, and you know something? When you see those guys make that move, I don't mind that at all right? A little more expressionism for these guys. I love it. I just think we didn't go far enough. What about 00? Like Jim Otto used to wear, or Kenny Burrow used to wear. Let's add that back to the NFL jerseys.
Out of the gun, Goff. That to the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And the Chiefs are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. So after the INT, here's Mahomes. He'll get this complete to Kadarius Toney. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now Mahomes. Right back to Toney. He's got another one. So it was already a gain on the completion, but tack on some more with that penalty.
Absolutely. No matter what angle you're making the tackle from, you can't grab the face mask, and that's just putting your defense on its heels just a little bit more.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Now here's Mahomes. Flushed out right. And Mahomes picking up the first as he slides and hits the deck. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. When Mahomes sees something, he'll change the play. On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Now for Patrick Mahomes and these Chiefs, they're trying to become the first team to repeat as Super Bowl champs since the Patriots in the 03-04 seasons. So we're going on 20 years here. What kind of chances do you give the Chiefs of pulling it off?
Well, traditionally, we know how difficult those chances are. Heck, we can't get a repeat winner in the NFC East, so you know it's tough in the NFL to go back-to-back, let alone win a Super Bowl. But here's the thing about this team.
And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Chiefs are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point by Butker is on target, and we are tied at 7. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And in the end, the finishing touch, an 11-yard run. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Taking it about the 1. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Here's the Detroit offense now as they head back out onto the field. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown. So 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's airing it out for Williams. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
Here's Goff now on 2nd down. A leap, and he's got it. He got it. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Goff on 1st down. He's airing it out for Williams. And it'll be incomplete. Good job staying with him defensively. And it'll bring up second down. Off play action. Here's Goff. Eluding the pressure right. And that's to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 22-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the offense. So as they talk it over, we step aside. To the air again. Goff escaping the pressure right. He'll go right back to St. Brown. Touchdown! Amon-Ra St. Brown. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Lions have taken the lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. The Lions with the football here to begin the second quarter. As they've got it as we resume action. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And we see James. He will not return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25. Now this Chiefs offense gets set to go again. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Elliott, and he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Yeah, another negative play in an early down situation. This one to start the drive. You're putting a lot of pressure on your quarterback to bail you out when you're in 2nd and long yardage.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Mahomes going to throw. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
But that's a defensive coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. That's complete to Tony. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Chiefs first down. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Gets this into the hands of Gray, the tight end. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 2 yards, good enough for a first. Now Patrick going to change the play. From midfield, here's Mahomes. Got a man, that's Richie James. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Here's Mahomes to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's James. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets them up now 1st and goal. Throwing now is Mahomes. Throw left side, complete to Tony. That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City. Kadarius Toney from 3 yards out. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point by Butker is on target, and we are tied at 14. So that one a long 11-play drive. And it's Kadarius Toney who caps things with a touchdown reception. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. So here come the Lions now. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone. He's got a man complete. A big play there for Detroit. 42 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. They'll roll him out right. He's going to fire one, corner of the end zone. Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown. Marvin Jones with an acrobatic catch. And the Lions have broken our tie as they take the lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. Patterson back out there to send this one away. They're going to take this up close to the 40, so really good starting field position. Now the Chiefs offense, they get ready to head on the field. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes. Back-to-back, what a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Going for the deep ball. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Nelson Aguilar, 47 yards. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And this will be our first chance in the new season to see the new fair catch rule for 2023. And this will come out to the 25-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Now Goff on 1st down. A fight for it, and this is caught. What a catch. Touchdown, Detroit. Jamison Williams, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Lions will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. Patterson back out there to send this one away. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. Well, you don't see that often. He just mishit it, and it goes out of bounds.
Well, I know sitting up here, and I'm looking at you, and you're looking at me, and I know we're both thinking the same thing. Isn't it easy enough to keep it between the sidelines? Because unless you're intentionally doing it for some reason, well, that's a costly mishit, and now you put your team in a bad spot.
Mahomes now on 1st down. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. And now a timeout defensively after that 1st down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And this one is incomplete. This secondary has been roasted in this first half, but they get a measure of revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back, but that's one step in the proper direction.
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. Final shot before the half from Mahomes. He's going to float this over the middle deep. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. So we have reached halftime here in the Thursday night opener. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, we'll get back out to you guys in KC in just a moment. But first, let's look ahead what should be a tremendous opening weekend for 2023. We'll start in the early window and begin up in Minneapolis. A tough one for the homestanding Vikings as they'll face off against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Lots to look forward to in the late games as well. One of the best being up in Seattle, where we find the Seahawks taking on the LA Rams. And then on Sunday night, the national audience in for a treat. They've got a good one lined up between the Dallas Cowboys and the New York Giants. In the game you're watching, it was Jared Goff with a strong first half. He's thrown for over 200 yards already, and his guys have the lead as well. As we get you back to Brandon Gaudin.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Pacheco gets it up the gut. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. That's a 12-yard gain now on back-to-back plays.
The more football I watch, the more I want to check and see if teams are going to panic when they're down on the scoreboard. And this team has shown no signs of doing that. A lot of the time, they come out after the half. Things haven't worked so well in the first go-around. They want to throw the football like crazy. But the way to open up throwing the ball is to run it. And they've run it well here to start the second half.
Mahomes going to change things up. And they'll send the slot in motion left. He's going to handle it on the touch pass. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. Mahomes now to throw. He finds Aguilar over the middle. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you get much more balance than this. Big-time run, Big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
On second down, Elliott. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Mahomes to throw on 3rd and 1. Touchdown! Noah Gray from 6 yards away. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point by Butker is on target, and we are all tied at 28. So that one an 8-play drive. It spans 75 yards. And it winds up with the Chiefs hitting pay dirt. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand new ball game, all tied here in the third as they... Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. A big play there for Detroit. 41 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Goff. Looking downfield for Jones. And it is incomplete. Good positioning there downfield to break that one up. 2nd and 10, 3rd quarter of the season opener. Now Goff. Looking downfield for Jones. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete. But the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. So a costly penalty yardage-wise as that'll move the football down to the spot of the foul.
And what the officials are looking for in these situations, whether you're playing the man or the ball. And if you're playing the man, you get a lot less leeway in terms of what's going to happen at the end of the play. But if you're looking for the football, it's less likely to draw the flag.
From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. Gibbs, he is going nowhere in a hurry as he is going to lose yardage here in a big way. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down. Back to throw, Goff. Flush to his right. They do get 8 out of the pitch and catch. However, it's 4th down. Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this 3rd quarter. A field goal would break the tie, but look at this. Instead, they're going to go for it on 4th and goal. They'll try and run for it. And I don't think he got in. He didn't. He's stoned at the 1-yard line. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the ball's going to be going back to the Chiefs. And you wonder, Charles, could that decision come back to haunt them later?
And it really could, because in this situation, you kick the field goal in a tight game like this, that's a good play. Yeah. But maybe what he's saying to himself is, I'm just not a big proponent of the old idea that any possession that ends in a kick I'm happy with. He wanted to be really aggressive.
A little twist here in the 3rd quarter. One quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. We're back now in KC. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. And able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Chiefs first down. They'll motion the tight end across the formation. They go play fake. Mahomes. And he's taken to the ground, but he was pulled down by the face mask. Here come the flags. And I believe this is going to be a first down. So a potential big play by this defense wiped out by the face mask.
And disappointing because it was so unnecessary. They had the sack. But the officials are definitely keeping a close eye on the quarterback, especially the referee. They were able to spot that one immediately.
And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. On second down. Here's Mahomes. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. Third down. They'll drop to throw. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. The defense did their job. Fourth quarter, big stand.
No doubt about it, because the offense has been yelling at him from the sideline. Just do us a favor. Get us the ball back. Give us one more chance to take it downfield. The defense just did them a solid, it appears.
And when they get the ball back, they can kind of play free tie game. They're not behind. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the fourth quarter. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. And that nearly intercepted. Well, the free safety roaming into position almost had it, but it's second down. Goff. Looking downfield for Jones. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. On the move to his left. And that's going to be incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Rolling to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. He's got the first down and potentially a lot more. And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down inside the 15. A real field flipper there, as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Again, Goff sliding out of the pocket. That's caught right side by Mims. And in for the Lions touchdown. Denzel Mims. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Lions have broken our tie and have taken a fourth quarter lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. That drive goes 80 yards in 6 plays. And the touchdown reception by Denzel Mims capped it all off. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. And can they take advantage? Their defense got the fourth down stop, and now they're hoping to find the end zone. A field goal wouldn't be enough to erase this fourth quarter deficit. Meanwhile, Mahomes' throw on target to James. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it's second down. They'll set up to throw. Throw over the middle, caught by the tight end Gray. His 5th catch tonight, and it's good for a first down. He'll look to throw. And that'll be caught by Tony. He's across midfield. And down right around the 37.
Like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the fourth. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Mahomes' throw caught by Tony. Now second down and a few inches. Mahomes. And this pass caught by Gray. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. That one tipped, and it's incomplete. Well, good hands there defensively. And it's second down. Mahomes will throw. And he'll go underneath here to Elliott.
And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line.
Well, this one's had a season's worth of thrills already, and it's still week 1. Here's third down now. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down, so that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout. Now Mahomes going to shift him around. They'll run here with Pacheco.
And he's going to battle his way down right around the 2-yard line.
Here now, second and goal.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Here's Mahomes.
And it's caught. It's a touchdown. So they rally here in the final minute, and they're an extra point away from tying this game.
And now remember, all touchdowns are reviewed, and in a tight game like this, they're going to take a good long look at it. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th.
What a start to the season this has been. Back and forth, all tied 4th quarter as the kick is away here. And the fair catch taken. No time will come off the clock. And they will begin this critical drive at the 25-yard line. And Detroit back in possession of the football. And, Charles, obviously not much time left. I'm curious to see if there's enough for them to get into field goal range and try to win this thing.
And, partner, you and I both know the save calls to kneel and just take it into overtime. But it's also very tough to pass up a chance to win it right now as well. But remember, if you do attempt that, it's got to be a big play downfield and still leave yourself enough time to get your field goal unit out there and kick for the win.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Now Goff. He'll buy some time right. Looking downfield for Jones. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. Goff now to throw.
Oh, look at this. It's intercepted. Mike Edwards picks it off.
And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. Everything right now resting on the right foot of Harrison Butker. This a long one from 54. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And it's set up.